stuff that we're going to be using?
Okay, so we're going to be using like the silver base, and we had already put on the pipe cleaners so that we didn't have to waste some of our time on the lot, and it would be quicker. And we're going to be using mesh in red, blue, yellow.
Look at the pipe cleaners. Look at the pipe cleaners, and that will tell you.
Red, yellow, green, purple, and orange. And we have our...
Well, you're not going to see those. Those are our ribbons.
Yeah,
Where are ribbons?
And then we have all the same color mesh that I just said that we have on the pipe cleaners.
Remember, we got a camera here too.
So we're going to be using all these colors that are on here. And then we have our tails that all have this little like rainbow piece that says A+ crayon, and it has crayons, apples, pencils.
It's a real school ribbon.
Yeah, it's like a school ribbon. And in all of those colors. So yeah.
And then we have, to make the bow, we're going to use these colors. I'll show one here. We have an embossed red. We have the same ribbon you saw there. And we have a green and ruler. So you see them all here as well. Whoops, let me get in frame. And then the school one. And then the red embossed. So those are going to be our ribbons for our bow. Our bows. The object is to make 2 bows. All right. So what's the first thing we're going to do?
Well, I'm going to show you my technique with mesh and how I make like ruffles. How would I show it on this one?
Okay. So we're going to switch cameras here so you can see how she's doing it. With this camera here, and the other camera will already have it on there.
Okay.
There we go.
So I fold it about
Hello, my friend.
I show it, I do it like half and half. And then I overlap the other side a bit. And then you tighten, like you walk your fingers tightly. And then, yeah.
So what it looks like a butterfly or a bow tie.
Bow tie.
So we're going to put it where what would be the open sections facing down onto the table flat like this.
Let me show that.
Yep, it sees it as you're doing it on the table. And then we're going to, we're going to go ahead and put our tail in as we're doing this. Going to put our tail in as we're doing this.
Oh, the yellow ones are so.
So we're going to put red with red, yellow with yellow, so that it all matches, you know, in the same. So on this one here, we've put the ribbon off to one side. We did the 1.5 on top of the 2.5 like this. And what we're going to do is just crumple it up. And the reason for doing that is so that you can see the other ribbon underneath. If you put it in the middle, you're going to get a picture like this, but by putting it to one side, you get to see more of the one ribbon. So we're going to put that right in here. And twist it around.
And the reason why we're using the reason why we're being very colorful is because on the sign, there's like colored pencils all around, which makes it kind of like a rainbow. So that's why, and we had like this ribbon that had all like.
Okay, so what color are we doing next?
I thought we were going that way.
Well, it doesn't matter. You got the wrong color in your hand. Which way are we going? This way? Okay.
Oh wait, no, we have to go the other way.
Why?
Because
Oh, we have to do yellow first?
Yeah, because
okay.
I don't want to.
All right, I'll leave this one over here. All right, so give me a yellow one. So we're using all different colors of the mesh.
And patterns.
Yeah, so they all have different patterns on it because kids make colored crayons and things with all different things. And this is going to be kind of like a pancake wreath. It's going to have 6 ties on the outside and 6 on the inside. So I need a yellow ribbon. Where's my yellow ribbon? And the one thing with this too is we want to make sure, because it has one word and like letters, that they're all facing in the same direction. So we don't want to have half of the words going one way and half going another way. Let me move this way. Which way? This way. So you could see better. Sorry, you guys. Let me fix this a little bit. It's going to move. Just letting you know. There. So that way I can be in frame better for y'all. Now we could mix the colors up on top of each of the messages. Oops, wrong way. If we wanted to. But, we kind of wanted to keep them the same. All right, next color is what? Blue.
And, oops. We're doing like a pattern with the tails, if you didn't notice. We're going with, well, we're going with polka dot stripe, polka dot stripe, polka dot stripe.
Oh, on the ribbons.
Yes, on the tail parts. Like so far we have red polka dot, yellow stripe, and then this is going to be blue polka dot. And we're going to keep that pattern going.
That's right.
Hello.
Hello, my friend. How are you today, everybody? Say hi when you come on so I know you're here. We are making what?
A teacher wreath, because this coming week is going to be Teacher Appreciation Week. So we thought we would make something nice for the teachers.
That's right. So Cassidy picked all the stuff out last night. We got it all ready for today. And the ribbon we're just crunching up just like that, bending it in half just like that. Whoops, which camera? There we go. I got 2 different cameras running here, y'all.
Next is green.
Yep. And you see by the way we're putting the ribbons, you can see that you could see the bottom ribbon underneath it. So you don't have to do this. It's already set for you by doing it like that. And we want them to be outside so people can see them. So what's next? Green? So Cassidy went ahead and ruffled all of them so that it saved us a little bit of time. Ribbon. And again, we want to make sure our words are all in the same direction. So I have it set up in the little basket of it that's over here. See how efficient we are today. What do you need?
I'm missing
One on the floor?
Do we need another purple?
Yep. Well, I need purple right now.
So, I found our other purple mesh that we didn't use.
Wait a minute. Let me get this one in. Give me the purple ribbon for this one, and then you can show them. I'll move the wreath for you. All right. This is our last one on the bottom. Now you don't have to put the tails in at the same time, but I'm just doing it because it will just make it easier, since this is going to be more of a pancake kind of style wreath. Make sure our ruffles are all up in here because we want to help cover our frame. Once we get the other layer on there, it will cover. Hello. Yeah. Bailey's not here. Bailey has a softball game. Basketball. All right, so she's going to show you how we do the ruffle. Oh, you got to move? I'm in your way.
So, face it in both cameras.
Yep.
So I fold one piece about halfway, and then the other side can move,
Just,
like, overlap a bit,
just a little bit. Yeah.
and then you walk your fingers, and like it's tight, and then
And that's it. So the side that would be the open side where the curls kind of would be is the side, which camera, that we're going to put towards the bottom. So this side is nice and flat on the top. So since we have purple here, we'll start with purple. Now, when we put the pipe cleaners in on the second row, I staggered them, meaning, and here was where my red one is.
she
And
put
I
them
didn't-
in different spots.
Yeah, I didn't want to put, because when I went all the way around, I finished with purple. I didn't want to put a red one right by it, so I just shifted it over by one, as you can see, so that way the same colors weren't right on top of each other.
Now we did run out of our red, so out of the first red that we were using, we ran out of this one, so we had to pick a different one, and we picked this one, because like with the paper, you have to write on the lines, and it kind of looks like you're writing on the line.
Oh, like when you're writing on a piece of paper at school
Yeah, like
on a
this
notebook.
one.
Yeah, like that one, yeah. Yeah, but see, all this, you can make a wreath like this or any other wreath where you wind up taking, you have bits and pieces of mesh and you put it all together and you make a funky, colorful wreath, which is what we're doing today.
Yeah.
Because kids like crayons, all different colors.
And sometimes
that's what we're doing.
sometimes
teachers
can be colorful, like very colorful.
Oh.
And very funky. And
That is true. And again, we're bringing these out. Now see, you can bring them up like this if you want them like that. If you want it more flat, you just kind of flatten it out. It just depends what you want to do. All right, yellow's next. Oops, this one turned. Thank you. So colors of the rainbow and the colors of the crayons is what we have here today.
it's looking very colorful.
It is.
It's like a rainbow on the wreath.
Yep. I'm not sure if we're going to put, I don't think we're going to put anything else in this.
Here you go.
I was thinking, my brain was thinking. Now you could put deco tubing in here if you want to give it a little bit more something if you want to do that. Or you can leave it just the way it's going to be.
Next is orange.
Next is orange. Is that our last one? Nope, we have a
the
green. And then we're going to make a bow.
Two.
So see, now we prepped a lot before this, and
Because we didn't want to waste most of our time with you guys.
well, it's not wasting time. It saves time because a lot of people might have other things to do. And we want them to see the whole wreath. Now, if we were sitting here, we were cutting all the mesh, cutting all the ribbon and everything, putting all the ties on it.
We'd probably be on the first row.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, probably.
Where's the green?
Right here. I don't know.
Oh.
Where's the green?
I can't reach it from. I thought I grabbed it.
All right. Our last piece of mesh.
And then we gotta put the tail.
Hold this. Hold this. My tie came undone. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. gotta get that camera further away.
Camera.
This one.
Oh, it's so close. It's like
Yeah, makes it hard for them to see. Some adjustments, always some adjustments. All right. So that's going to be that. The next thing is going to be...
This is our base with all the mesh and tails.
Yep, that is.
Now we're going to have to cut the pipe cleaners.
Well, yeah, because we're not going to put anything else in there. So, what I like to do, there's two ways of doing this. Let me find my... Hold on. I need some wire for the sign.
Can I start cutting
No.
the pipe cleaners?
What was I getting? Oh, my pencil.
I got what you would do.
So what I'm going to do with the pipe cleaners, we're not going to cut these today.
Oh. You're just going to twist them all the way and fold them down.
Yep. So you want to start twisting?
Where's, I don't see any.
Find another one. And I'll take a pencil, just like this, and I'll roll it around the pencil. And I can lay it flat down so it looks flat on there.
I haven't started.
Okay. You want a pencil?
No.
No? Doesn't matter if it's even or not when you
I
finish.
was about to say, because this one's uneven, what
Yeah.
should I do?
Well, you just twist it.
There we go.
Turn it flat. And you can see what it makes. So look at this iron. It just makes a little, almost like a little button in there.
Yeah, which is like a nice little decorative thing.
Yeah. So you can put deco tubing in here if you want to, or little styrofoam things, whatever. You can decorate it if you're going to put flowers, if you want to put flowers in here. We thought about possibly flowers, but I think it would be too much for what we...
Yeah. And we wouldn't even know which type to do because we have all the colors.
Well, I don't know if I have all the color. The blue is the color I might not have. I have purple, I have red, I have
blue.
orange. That's not the right color blue.
Oh, you have like a, you have this blue.
Yeah, but that's too small. So see? Oh, which way were you going?
Oh, I finished the top one.
Oh, okay. I was on the second row.
And now I'm doing
The bottom row, I mean.
the bottom now.
So we'll get these all tied off. So if you guys have any questions, it's a rainy day here today. It rained last night. Oh, you want to tell them my little drum I got?
Oh yeah, we gave, I gave my Nonna a rain drum for Mother's Day because, like, you can put it, you put it in the rain and it will make like a melody when rain hits it.
Yeah, so like if you're in the Caribbean and all, they have like those drums that are concave and you can hit the different parts of it and it's like a drum. Well, this is not concave, it's concurve, I think is how you say that. So, and it has little slits, so it gives different tones. So when the rain hits it, and
it can make a melody.
Yeah, it can make a melody of some sort.
Like yesterday, like it came with like little drumsticks and we were playing jingle bells on
Yeah,
it.
we're trying to
play songs on it.
Yeah, we have to learn the different tones. It comes with numbers on it, so we have to learn the different numbers that it comes with for the tones.
I have another one.
Okay.
This one's already done. Alright,
You done?
already done. I think so.
All right.
Ooh, it's so colorful.
Yeah. Let's fix our ribbons first. Make our mesh.
What the? Where'd the other one go? Oh, tied it.
sliding?
Because the mesh got open.
Okay, that's okay. All right, so we'll put this away.
And now we can work on the sign.
Oh, yeah, we're going to put the sign. Where are we going to put the sign? I think the sign should go in the middle.
I think it should go in the middle, but like this.
Because we're going to do two
Yeah.
bows.
Like, should we do it this way or this way?
It doesn't matter, it's a circle.
I know, like, the angle, because then we'll put the bows on whatever side.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
Well, I think this way.
Just straight?
No, this isn't a square, so you can't say it's going to be straight because this is a circle. So no matter which way you put it. So I'm just looking at the colors of the ribbon to see.
Like
because we have green on the base, so maybe not by the green.
Yeah, because and the sign's also green. So.
Well, it's not going to work because we have one green on the top, so it's good. We'll do it like this, so that way green, it will go like this, so the green still shows there. Okay, so now we got to put holes in our sign.
So that we can put wire on the back.
Well, it's going to go through the holes.
I mean, through the holes, so that it doesn't fall off, and it's a much secure way.
Now I think I could put just two, one at top and bottom, because this isn't on the side where it's going to teeter or anything like that. So I think just putting one on the top and the bottom will go. So this is my little sign hole puncher. So I was going to find where I believe is the middle. And I punch it one way and then I come back because these are a little rough when it goes through. So I come back the reverse way just to help flatten that side out. So now I can run my fingers there and it won't hurt. So do the same here. It's okay. It's not in the front. Oh yeah, it's a little bit on the front. Okay. Good. So then, I haven't decided how long I want my wire to be yet. I think that should be enough.
Cut it.
So cut it.
Right here.
Yep, that's good. Perfect. And what I'll do is I'll bring the wire to the back and I'll give it just a couple of little twists there, just like that, just to kind of hold it. I'll do the same on the bottom. Cut some wire, whatever length you feel comfortable so that you can get it through your mesh. Perfect. Get this out of the way. There we go. And we'll do the same with this. Pull it to the back and twist. All right, so we're going to put it like this, we said, right?
Yeah, and then we'll do the bow here and here.
Mm-hmm. So when you bring it through, you can go right through the mesh, depending how your sign and how your mesh and all is. Because if you keep parting it, then you're going to get spaces. So this one we're going to go right through here. And I got it through the other side because it's at the end of the mesh on that side. So I'm just going to give it a couple of twists from behind. And I'm just going to hold it there because I want to do the other side. I want to pull it all the way down on this side and then have it not fit or work up here. I want it to be even in the wreath. So we'll push this one through. And I'm only going through the middle of the rails. I'm not going all the way to the end. but you want to make sure you capture the rail on the back, and I'll flip this one over so you can see. So on this side here, I have the rail. On this one, I have the rail down here. Not yet, I have to tie it.
There's this one.
Not yet. And then I'll do the same up here. Do I have both rails? Oh, I did have 2 rails. So I got 2 rails encaptured in it. And before I cut it, I give it a couple of twists. We'll come back and I'll look at the front to make sure all my tails are out where I want them to be. That nobody's hiding. This one's hiding. Okay, you pull your mesh out. Now you can bring like your mesh around, you know, if you wanted to soften the sides so it doesn't look so square, so to speak, by doing that with your mesh. See how I brought it around on the green? There's no words. I'm not covering up the words because that's something you don't want to do. Let's pull this one. Let's try purple. Just pull a little bit of the purple out. So see, it makes the sign feel like it's part of the wreath, not just plopped on the wreath. You need that one too, you think? A little bit of red? Okay. Pull a little bit of red out. We're going to put a bow here, so this is going to, I'm not so worried about that side. Oh, this is blue from the bottom. There we go. All right, so now it's time to make our bow. So this is a from Michael's. It's Celebrate. You have the Bodabra, which is the original. This is very similar to the Bodabra here. Just that on this one you have the measurements on the side. This you would have to use your table. I have these here because we're going to use these on the back of the mesh, the bow. Just because those were extra pieces and it gives the bow a little depth to it. We need a pipe cleaner. Can you
Which color?
go down there? One of those really long ones.
Which doesn't matter.
No, here, I'll use this one. I'll use this one here since it's right here. I have these really long ones. So I'm going to put that right across here. Doesn't matter which color on this one specifically because we have all kinds of colors. So we need to start
Oopsie.
with the one that just rolled off onto the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, how are you going to get by? You're going to have to go under the chair, under the table. And move the basket there. She rolled the ribbon under the floor, under the other side of the table. And since I have all the cameras here, we can't go around. Move that basket
I'm going to
with the...
go.
Come on out for a minute. Move. There we go. See it? Got it? Okay. Mission accomplished. So we have this ruler ribbon, which is what we're going to use on the base. And I got to make sure I do it right side up. Oh, this is going to be one I'm going to have to cut, I bet you. We're going to do a funky bow, so it's not going to matter, actually. Funky bow meaning there's not going to be any long tails on this one. Let me cut this tail here. Move this out of the way. Move that out of the way. My scissors. Throw that away, please. Whoops. This ribbon does not want to stay up on the table. So I'm going to make my tail just a little bit longer. It's going to be about 7 inches because I like it sticking out just a little bit. But that way, if I have to make it shorter, then I can. I'd rather have more than less. So we're going to make this bow 6 inches in diameter. Let's go 7 inches. No, 7's going to be too big. 6. There we go. And we'll do one on this side. So I have it. This is where the 6 is. And we're going to cut this tail. Can you pick up that ribbon then too? Please. All right. So what we're going to do here, we're going to make like an X. So we have one tail up, one loop up, one tail down, one loop down, just like that. So it makes an X. It's going to be our first one. The pins are here. I chose the solid green because we had the polka dot green. Should we use a polka dot green instead of a solid green? No? Okay. Got me too. Throw those away. And then this one's going to be the same length as the bottom one. And you can see why I have these on the bottom. These will go on the bottom of both of these. I should pick out one other color. And then we're going to alternate these. So we have the tail on the bottom here, so we're going to put a loop there. Where there's a loop, we're going to put a tail. And the same thing going over here, so it's opposites. I want a different color in here. Because I was going to put this next, but I want a different one. What color do you guys think? I have red in my head, but this has a lot of red in it. Yellow, green. Blue, funky blue. It's a funky color to do sometimes. You guys pick a color. What color do you guys think I should put in? Because this was going to be the next one and the red's going to be on top. And I think I need another one, another color in here before I put this on top. Yeah, why don't we do this one? Do the blue polka dot. Let me get it off because that's going to be very, well, we can leave it on here. Just unpin it, pull it out. There we go. And we're going to make this one just a little shorter. Oh, I'll do that once I get it in. So this is going to go at 5 inches. So my tail at 5 inches here. Just felt like we needed another color in there. Oops, hope I have enough to do 2 bows.
We could do the second bow differently.
Yeah, we could. They don't have to be the same. Oops, that's what it is. And we'll cut that off. And we'll dove our tails. Doving our tails means we're just folding it in half, cutting it so it's like a V. Let me get this one over here. Can you please put those away?
Well, I wanted to get rid of them because
We're not doing anything that you need to wear as a glue. No. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put this one on. And what's good about doing a bow like this, you don't have to worry if your words and stuff are upside down or backwards or anything. This I'm going to put at 5 inches as well, because the bow is like a funky bow. twist this one around, did I? I twisted it the wrong way and I pulled it. There we go. So, how many of y'all have kids in school and that you're trying to think of a teacher gift to give them? Some people give, like I know Cassidy, they've done plants for their teacher the one year. And other things, she's done, what, mugs and stuff. But it's nice to get a nice wreath. They can hang this on their door going into the classroom. This one I'm going to cut it on an angle. And we're just going to put a little bow of this in here. This will come about 4 inches. And what I'm probably going to do is do this twice. Just to finish off, has the embossed ribbon has a little flower pattern on there.
You have like ribbon on your face.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, like
Oh, I can't see it.
this.
Mm.
Loose.
Okay. All right, so we'll cut this one on an angle too. So with this one, what I'll do is I'll spread a loop on each tie and put, you know, top and bottom, and put the tail in the middle.
Can I do the zip tie? You're ready.
Yep, go ahead. So we're going to pull it up a little bit. It's going to be hard. Bring your zip tie across. Okay. So we want to keep it stacked. By stacked means so that it's all
it's
like
a
this.
Hamburger. It's like a hamburger. How do you say hamburger?
A hamburger?
Yeah, I kept
How
saying hamburger. That's all I was saying. I don't know how.
So we'll do, just spread out our stuff before we pull it tight to make sure everything is where we want it to be. All our ribbons. And the best way to do it is everything is opposite. And then if we have to cut something, we can cut it. If we need it to be shorter.
What's the zip tie do?
The zip tie's gonna,
the pipe cleaner.
that's gonna tie it to the wreath. So we got it tight. We need the clippers.
The buzz.
All right, so we're gonna do this. Throw that away. Now, remember I said that I had these. The reason why I kept these separately is because I wanted them to go side by side when I put them in. Because if I left them in here, they'll be stacked this way. And I wanted them to go side by side. It doesn't matter what colors or anything of that. And this is just going to give the back of the bow a little something to make it stand out better. Do you have to do this? No, but I like doing it because it just gives, you could see how the bow, it gives a little something. A little something something. All right, so this is one bow. Yeah, a little special something on it. So this is one bow. So let's get this one in the wreath.
All right.
So we're going to put it in the corner here. Now I have the extra long. No, they will not.
Oh, that's a big bow.
Yep. Thread it through.
So for our next one, are we going to use some of the ones that we used in this one and then just put different colors?
Yeah, the only one we'll change out is the blue. Maybe we'll do a different color in there. Although I like the blue and the green. Maybe yellow, orange.
Yeah, I was going to think that.
Because they don't have to be the same. My watch is catching on here.
Or maybe purple to go with like...
Yeah, we can do whichever one we want.
Wait, what's the... We're putting the bow down here?
Yep.
So then not orange then, because we have the orange.
Well, we're going to have colors by colors anyway, no matter how you look at it.
I know.
All right, so since we're back here, we know our sign is where we want it to be. We'll go ahead and we're going to twist this up and we're going to cut it. You're going to cut it?
Yeah. And this one? Yeah.
Yep, we'll do one at a time. Not up here, up here.
Okay.
Get it in the middle of the cutters so you can cut it. There you go. Throw this away so we don't step on it. Then what we're going to do, we're just going to take this wire and wrap it around here.
And I thought you were going to do the pencil thing again.
No, not on this. Let's get our other wire going.
Gotta leave much stuff. Because I'm getting too close, so I don't want to bump into you.
You've been bumping into me. Come on, let's cut it.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Can I tell them what you showed me yesterday?
I don't know. Where-
What I called it? The ancient stuff.
Sure.
So yesterday, I was calling her.
Not calling me.
No, because of the drink.
Okay, go ahead.
And I was drinking a Shirley Temple, and she said that she had like the movie actor Shirley Temple,
I don't have her.
like the doll version.
I have some dolls because I used to watch all her movies when I was a kid.
And when we got in, can you show me? And then I said, you have a lot of ancient stuff. She said, you mean antique? And I said, no, ancient, like during the.
Good golly. All right, so that's all right. So
You need a zip tie.
zip tie in. Okay, tight finger again. We'll tighten up the bows at the end.
I think that we should do purple on this one. Purple. Or yellow. Oh wait, no,
Not yellow.
Or orange. But I think purple.
Okay, we'll see what it looks like up against the green. Which one? Yeah, purple or orange. All right, so the last one we made at 6 inches. This one we're going to start this one at 5 inches because we want it to be a little smaller. So this is kind of like an accent bow, I'll call it. Just because the main one is the bigger one, and then this is just a little one to go down at the bottom. A smaller one, it's not like tiny.
It's not going to be like a minute. What is that brand called? The world's smallest, where like they make the world's smallest toys. Like they
Miniatures.
they call like they made a miniature Barbie and all of toys that people play with.
All right, so the same thing. We're going again. Tail, loop, tail, loop.
Funky bow.
We're going to stick with the green next.
And then we're going to do the purple. Because the purple adds pop to it, and it's like a different color.
All these little cuts, can you throw them away? All these little ones, so we don't get them all over the floor.
I was going to wait until you finish.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
So again, using my ruler on the rib and the bow.
Make sure that she had, so she can see what measurements she wants.
Yep, so they're all at the same size.
Okay.
And again, dovetailing it. And then again, opposites.
If you have any questions or you have, I forgot what else I was going to say. But if you have a question, you can say it and we'll see if we have. I can't.
Do it on the angle.
Yeah, that's what I can. And we will try to answer it. But
Well, we will answer it.
yeah, but we don't have the comment iPad. But for this
You
one,
can comment right there.
I know. But for this
It's
one,
okay. They can hear us.
oh,
All right, so this one's going to go at 4 inches.
4. in the camera, from what I can see on the computer, it looks like a blue, but it's actually a purple. Like it looks like kind of like a
Bluish purple.
like a what's a washed blue kind of
Oh.
like a washed medium color blue. I would say. Done.
Yep, done with that one. I like cutting my dovetails beforehand because I'll forget sometimes when I put it in here and I'm like, oh. So I try to keep them if I'm going to dovetail them as I do it. Because afterwards, which you can too, there's no right or wrong. If you do it after your bow's together, sometimes I'll miss one.
And then it will be kind of like harder.
Well, it is a little bit harder, not hard. You just got to take your time to make sure you get them all. That looks pretty with the purple too.
Yeah, because like, I would say,
You would say what?
I would say like purple. At my school we do dens. Yellow is energy. Blue is determination. Green is responsibility, and purple is partnership. And teachers will like help students.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And then I thought there was red is. I can't remember what red is.
Oh, I don't know, that's for sure.
I think red is. I can't remember. That's the only one that I always forget.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. I thought it
All
was.
right.
I totally forgot about it.
Are you doing the zip tie again?
Yeah.
Put it on an angle,
That's what I'm
not
doing.
down.
It's just so hard because it's so skinny.
And let me get a let's see, what did we use on the other one? Wait a minute. We used red, right?
We use for what? Oh, we use blue on the other thing.
Oh, that's not
Oh.
Okay, don't pull it all the way up yet. Let me just get. We used orange.
Yeah, we use orange and red on the other one.
So this is just leftover.
Yeah.
So see, this is why another thing. I'm going to throw that across the room.
Because we don't want to just have leftover pieces for future projects, and then we don't
If I don't
enough.
have any more of it, why keep it? So we'll use this
Yeah,
one.
but you might not want it. Yeah, you might not want to use it, but
Well, I don't have enough.
I know.
So we'll put orange with green with it. So we have a little bit of green. So I'm just going to roll it out. I'm
Cut
just
it
going to
really
cut.
out.
There's no specific size to do this. It's just having fun to give it a backing. Put that away. All right, so the ruffle, this is the same thing what she was doing before as far as ruffles go. You can do it, and you can put them in here.
So,
I'm going to do this then.
wait, let me show my.
Oh, show your ruffles. Okay, fine.
So,
Okay.
I did this earlier during the beginning, but if you weren't here, what I do to make a ruffle is I go about halfway with one side, then the other side overlaps just a tiny bit, and then you walk your fingers tightly across to the other side, and then you get a nice little ruffle.
Okay, put it in here. Yeah, it's on there.
Like,
Yep, like that. Just put it in there for right now.
I didn't know how you wanted it.
Yep.
And then,
All right, so now let's get our bow going.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, no.
We pull it up a little, tighten it. Okay, stop. So we pull it out. So see, it's nicely stacked. So we're going to hold it between our fingers like that. And I bring mine around this way so you can see. So we want to keep it all stacked. Then once I bring it, I give it tight. Yes. I tighten it a little bit. And then I will sort out my tails. Again, the bottom is every other one. And I go to the next color.
I think you missed a tail on this.
No, I didn't.
It's just hiding.
Yeah. This one goes. There we go. And we have this. Oh, I did that wrong. Silly me. Because I had the tails on top like that. So this is the one that gets turned. And that's why it's important before you pull it all the way tight to go ahead and make sure everything's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, because you could have made a mistake.
Yeah.
And like the funky bow, it's for you. Is it like often that you make a mistake with the like sides on the, like?
Well, this this you can, you know, because you're supposed to do every other one, like tail loop, tail
yeah, that's
loop.
what I'm talking about.
So yeah.
It's very often because I feel
Well,
like
it's not often.
Well, whenever you do it, like, is it?
It's not hard.
It's a
You just
common
have to
thing for
look.
you?
No, it's not common that I make a mistake.
No, is it common for the things to be on the wrong side? Is
Not
what I'm trying to
really.
say.
If you just take your time. Some people, what you can do is turn your bow. Let me make sure this upside down like this if you want to start with your base, and then spread it out this way to get your base ones like that. And then when you flip it over, of course now I ruined the top of it, then you can do the top. So we'll fluff it in a minute. So now what we're going to do, let me get my pipe cleaner back here. There we go. What?
Why does the red have
two loops in there?
Yeah, on
Because
each
I
side.
wanted it to stand out a little bit more.
Okay.
Didn't have to do that, but I decided, why not?
Oh, because like it kind of matches with the pencil red and
Yeah.
stuff.
All right, so now we need our things. So give me, we're going to put them, take one out. And we're going to do side by side. So we're going to squish. And we're going to put these side by side. Doesn't matter which one goes which. And I'm just going to put them in here just like that. All right, so you could see the mesh through there. So now we'll fluff our bow and everything. Once we get it in here.
Oh, we have a loose pipe cleaner.
Where'd that one come from?
And an extra one. Oh yeah, because the bag.
Oh, because the bag fell over there. Okay, so we're going to put this one down here.
It's so colorful.
That's what we wanted.
I know.
For this one.
Another
too.
reason why we probably made it so colorful is because teachers are bright. Like,
Well, kids like to see the bright colors too, not
yeah,
just the
but
teachers.
I'm saying like, not like bright and like clothing, like they're very bright.
They're
to the
cheery.
kids. Yeah.
Okay.
And you have a loose pipe clean, like a. red
I know, I
one.
didn't do that. That's part of the bow.
Oh.
So now we got to fix the bow first.
I'm doing the top. Like that.
Missing a yellow.
Missing a yellow.
Here it is.
It looks so pretty. Love it.
That one goes like that. This is why. Got opposites. There we go. And the purple. Spread it out. Oops. I think I was off grid there. Now, if you're worried about your sign, I can pull these off to the side like that so that it looks like it's in a corner like this so that you could see the words in the sign better. Okay. The one thing you also want to do is make sure that your bows are tight enough, because if they're not tight enough,
They could fall off.
yeah, well, hopefully they won't fall off, but you don't want them to be like so loose that when you shake it, like this one's loose. See how loose that is? So I'm going to make this one a little bit tighter.
What about this one?
That one is fine. So we'll make this one just make tying the bow.
I know, but
So I have to can't. Much better. See, it's not jiggling around like it was.
It's kind of like what you could with a bun or a ponytail. Like if you don't tie it like tight enough, it would fall.
It'll fall out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. All right, so let's fix all our tails, make them nice and pretty. Make sure you see, so I start on the bottom and I'll work my way around so make sure all my tails are facing out, because we want to see all that pretty ribbon that we put on there. Maybe a handful. There we go. Thank you. Missing one ribbon up here. Got caught in the mesh. It's okay.
That's one thing about mesh. Like it could stick to other pieces of mesh. Like
Yeah,
it could get tangled. Yeah. Like.
There's that one. That. This one. We have orange over here. There's my other orange piece. You see this one got caught underneath the bow, so we want to bring it out.
Yeah, because we don't want any pieces hidden.
That is a fact. And I think I'm back to the beginning. Nope, I'll get this one.
Hello.
All right. Hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. All right. So that's where we are with that. Now, I have little red things that we can
Nice sketch.
Stick
It's so
in the
pretty.
center. Here they are. Maybe just stick a little red one, maybe.
Oh,
They're actually cherries, but it looks like an apple.
Oh, in the center of the bowl.
Yeah.
Do we need hot glue?
Let's see if I like the cherries. Might be too red, so maybe the ones with those. And then they drop on the floor. Oh, here we go.
You could put maybe like a
Like a red one like
You
that.
have apples in here.
Oh, I do have apples.
You could have green apples.
Oh, that would be cute. We could do green apple in there. That would be cute. Good eye, girl. It's only staring me in the face.
Me?
No, the apple was. All right, there's a glue gun right there. There.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Cassidy decided she wanted to do this one.
Because next week is Teacher Appreciation Week.
Yep.
And we thought that Cassidy from Cassidy's Creations is her helper.
My granddaughter. I'm reaching across here, y'all, to plug this in.
So
And-
don't mind the shakiness.
Yep, so I gotta reach across here and get one glue stick, y'all. That's wondering. This'll work. This is a low temp one, so this will heat up kind of quick. We put it on my silicone mat.
Do you want to cut these off?
Yep, we're gonna cut
Where's
those
the
off.
pliers?
It might come right out.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know it was gonna do that either. And we're gonna put these little green apples in there. You could do red apples, but we're gonna put green ones in there.
Yeah,
One, because we had green, but two, because
we have
it-
the red ribbon at the top.
exactly. You got it, girl. You got it. And
You
that
wanna
would
put,
kind of
like,
look cute.
Maybe we put like one.
I don't
down
have any
here.
more. We only have two. We're gonna use it just in the two bows.
I'm gonna use this one because this one has like an.
Oh,
end
there.
in it.
Oh, you have. We're going to set them like this on the side.
Oh. Throws away.
So we go like that. I didn't know you had a third one.
There's 3. Throw
Was
these
it,
away.
was it in this box?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I thought you had little red ones in your other room. But I wasn't sure.
I don't.
Thought I
Alright,
saw
so
some.
as that is heating up, if anybody has any questions, please ask.
Sprinkled your live.
Answer them.
What does that mean? Sprinkled your live.
That means she took the page and she shared it onto hers.
Oh. I didn't know what that.
So we say sprinkled or blessed. You can close that up. Get that out of the way. I think this came out really cute, Cassie.
Did I put this on right?
Yeah, if it snapped on like that, you did. Oh, this came out really cute. So hurry up, glue gun.
Yep, it is good to have a little helper because you might need help with some things. If
That
it's
is true.
difficult for you.
That is true. Gotta make sure we put our apples in the right way, not upside down. A piece of glue on that one there. That'd be cute. Good eye with the apples. I didn't see that. Okay, my glue gun is heating up. I just want to give it a little bit more and heating up. And again, these are low temp ones I got. Because I use these when I teach classes. I like using the low temp for everybody so I don't have to worry about them really burning their fingers. Because that could hurt. All right, so we're going to put a bunch of glue. And since this is low temp, I got to go pretty quick. Just stick it in there.
Here, I can it.
You going to take it? Okay. You find which side of the apple you like the best. Whoops.
Do the side that has the indent so it's facing down.
If it doesn't have a nice side, this has a little indentation.
Why do you say indent?
Because it is an indentation.
I've never heard about that, so I'm so confused.
You want to hold that one too?
This
No.
one good?
Yep, it should be. Well, let's make sure. Comes out. Nope, it's good. Let me unplug it. There we go. This was just a little silicone mat that went in a microwave. I cut out a piece because I use a piece when I make wreath attachments in my other room. Ooh, that came out really cute.
I think this top bow's getting loose again.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, shake. Can you shake it, please?
Hold on, please.
Because I don't know how to shake it.
I want to move this mesh over. There we go. Let's fix our bow a little bit.
And the camera on this, I forgot. One of the cameras, it looks very dull, but it's way more colorful in person.
Okay, so we're going to switch this camera.
Yep. Switch it back.
So I can hold it up so you guys can see it better.
Hello.
There we go. So this is it here. And over here, because we have 2 cameras going. So that's...
Yeah, we still have the one
pretty?
pole sticking out.
Oh, I do. I didn't do that. Ah. All right, get the clippers, the wire clippers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right here.
clip it up here by my fingers.
Hold on. Ah, my hair.
Okay. Okay. And we do the same thing we did with the wire. We're going to just wrap it around.
Yep.
I don't want to put the wreath down. That's why I'm holding it up since we fluffed the bows already. I don't want to fluff it. I don't want to refluff it. Oh, you got your fingers on the side.
Yep.
Good idea.
This is one
Okay.
reason, another reason why you need a helper, because you might not be able to do it.
Well, it always is nice to have a helper.
Yeah.
And we'll twist that right around as well onto the bottom.
you turn it around? Oh, I got
Here we go. Voila. Now it's done. Ta-da.
you have mesh hiding.
And there we go. Oops, you get a reflection of the... Let me pull it up this way for y'all. There we go. Much better. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to Nonnas Nutty Krafts, and
Cassidy's creation.
we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. I ended the stream on this